So where are we actually cruising to at the moment?
So we are on Takadu Private Game Reserve and we are going to the CL Woolcott Vulture Restaurant.
Fantastic. And what are we going to do at the Vulture Restaurant?
So we are going to feed some vultures and hopefully learn more about these incredible animals.
That sounds like a great idea. Cheers.
So hopefully we can see some other game. Kudu, eland, giraffe, zebra, wildebeest, warthog. So keep your eyes open.
Yeah. So this is the feeding ground. As you can see, there are carcasses lying on the grounds. Vultures leaving the parting.
Hoeveel gooi je uit? I don't have to touch that. I can't.
So usually we have big buckets of intestines, but they didn't slaughter today. So
And
nice snacky.
Ek sal 'n sakkie beentjies uitgooi.
don't you feel on a mission? So how much of this carcass will they actually continue eating?
Not much, as you can see, it's like hollow. So they don't like the hide, it gets tough very
Of
quickly.
course.
But they get inside and eat everything.
Hoeveel van hulle is hierso wat nou gaan kom eet?
Talking anything from 50 to 300. Just
Wow.
depends.
And I always let the marabous come eat first.
Die marabous is die wat gegrond loop.
Where do you get these carcasses from?
Okay, so there's a feedlot just outside of Hanri, and they have between 7,000 and 8,000 heads of cattle.
Ja.
Obviously, they've got some fatalities, but due to their EIA, they can't bury all of it. So we've created a partnership with them where we actually go and collect the carcasses, bring them here, they get eaten, and then we do a cleanup once a month, and then we burn all the ashes, the bones and the hides, and we rework the ashes back into the vegetable garden, and because the ashes are rich in nutrients, and then it's a 100% recycle process.
And how long does this feeding frenzy actually continue on for?
Well, it depends how many vultures there are. They can eat up to 2 kgs of meat in one go. So because it's bones, they'll kind of hang around and just nibble a bit. Bones are also good for calcium. It's nesting season between May and October. So they actually pick up little fragments of bone and take it back to the nest as an extra source of calcium for the chicks.
And which vultures do you have around these parts?
So mainly white-backed and the lappet-faced vulture, but we do occasionally get white-headed and Cape vultures. And then there's lots of marabou storks.
And now they also know that there's food here.
So let's
They're gonna call all their friends now.
go and park off.
All right.
There's already some scouting. I'm just going to park off here. Okay, so we started this project in 2012. Did a lot of research. Vulture restaurants originally started in the 1960s in South Africa because of urbanization. There's loss of habitat. Botswana is a bit different because there's lots of habitat, but it's a good thing to have an alternative safe food source and to educate people. So we've started out by putting a wildebeest carcass in an open pan and nothing came down for 3 months. You're absolutely devastated.
Absolutely.
But we just carried on, and after 7 months 3 came, and then we just continued to put stuff out, and eventually they all came down. And then we raised a lot of money by cycling, and then we've built this hide.
That's amazing. Let's go check out the hide.
Cool.
So we're approaching the CL Woolcott Vulture Restaurant hide, which they built. I'm just going to go in here and see what today's feed brings. See the adventure crew's already here. And Jangle, of course. Picked her up on the side of the road. As you can see, we are waiting for these vultures to actually realize that there is some delicious food on the ground for them to come and eat. They'll start circling soon. And yeah, we'll watch the feeding frenzy at the Vulture Restaurant. So these solar panels and those solar geysers obviously run the water here, and these solar panels provide the power.
Yes, the geysers run on their own panels, and these ones are only for the TV and the charge station. The fridge runs on its own panel, and then we also have a donkey just in case.
Of course, always got to have a donkey.
Okay, so Botswana was supposed to ban single-use plastics on the 1st of November last year. Then they kept on postponing, but we decided to do something about it anyway. So we're also making shopping bags out of old shade net and hessian. Unfortunately, I don't have any hessian in stock at the moment, but so
what is Botswana doing about single-use plastic?
at this stage, nothing. There's no recycling in Botswana, so we're trying to get that going. And the big problem apparently is that some of the plastic gets manufactured in Botswana, so it's a money thing. But
Yeah,
by
so for them
keeping
it's full
on
circle.
applying pressure will hopefully result in something good.
I guess as long as some people are applying pressure in these areas, will hopefully push them into a corner where they'll have to start making changes. But I guess it's people like you and your teams here that are, instead of recycling, you're upcycling, and that's a start. Yeah, that's amazing. This space is amazing. I definitely recommend people look you up on the webwerf. And do you want to give us those links?
So you can go and look at www.takaribushcamp.com. Takari is THAKADU. It means aardvark in Setswana. Or you can just check out on Facebook Camp Folly or the CL Woolcott Vulture Restaurant.
Now you got it.
And the Women's Collective Botswana.
And soon to have a coffee shop in Hanri.
Hollandia
Right.
Trading.
There we go.